Hello, everybody. We're over our technical difficulties. Hey, Taz.
Hey, Shauna, sorry, my bad. I don't know why the camera wouldn't connect, but we did what IT always say, switch it off and switch it back on again, and here we are.
Yes, and that always works, doesn't it? Always works. Well, I'm very excited because, as you know, on our last live, Taz and I decided that we were going to pay tribute from the UK and Oz to Thanksgiving, which of course is tomorrow,
Yeah.
US Thursday, US time, whenever that is in your time. And so we did it, and we sent each other photographs today, and we're going to share what we did. So I've got a little thing to herald it, Taz. Here we go. This is very professional. Da da
Oh, wow,
da.
look at that. I love that.
It's so incredibly tacky, but it gets the point across, doesn't
No,
it?
that's not. I'm really feeling the Thanksgiving vibes. I like that. Look at the
Yeah.
turkey.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to all our friends in the USA. We
Yes,
think it's a great
indeed.
holiday. Taz and I are quite, big fans of this whole concept. Right.
Mm,
Now,
two
I've
Christmases.
got, we proved that we actually cooked our things. I'm going to let Taz go first. So I've got photographs of her process, and then she's going to show you the finished result in real life. Okay, here we go. Here
What's
we
left of it anyway?
go. So talk us through, Taz. What's this?
So that is the pumpkin mix. So whilst I used canned pumpkin, because my American friend said buy canned pumpkin, plus the recipe that comes on the tin is brilliant. I think this was the Bakeroo brand. So in there is all of the herbs and spices. So you've got ground ginger and ground cloves. I had to ground my own cloves because I didn't have any. So I was out there with a pestle and mortar thinking, oh, look at me. I'm a baking genius here. I can do this.
That is so Jamie Oliver.
Yeah, and then I poured in too much cream, but yeah, no. So this is just the mixture of everything, all the herbs and spices, and of course the sugar. But it didn't smell nice when it came out of the can. I'll be honest with you, I was a bit like, oh, I don't like that smell. But I know I like pumpkin pie because I had it in America, so I thought, trust the process.
Right. Trust the process. Now, this is it. I cut out some photographs because Taz sent me about 50 of her.
I was trying to prove that I did this all by myself.
So here it is. It's in the oven. How long do
In
you
the
bake
oven.
it for?
It had to be on high for 15 minutes and then baked for 45 minutes at 180. But I don't know the conversion Celsius and Fahrenheit. But it's all on the backs of the tins if you buy the tins. So that's
Oh,
always
it's
handy
very
to know.
handy, isn't it?
That's my
Very
extra
handy.
pastry in there for my birds.
Okay, so this is the photograph of the end result, and it is
Yes.
amazing. Okay. Da, da, da.
Yes, everybody's told me that was my leftover pumpkin mix because I made too much pumpkin mix because I accidentally added in too much cream. But that was quite a nice little dessert on its own. But yes, everyone's told me you've got to add whipped cream or vanilla ice cream to it. But we had it without. And yes, so this is the what's left.
That's very disciplined. Hang on, I'm going to. Oh, look at that. I wish I had smell-o-vision.
It's
Oh, does
it's
it
pretty
smell
tasty. It's
divine?
pretty tasty. It's really
Ah,
good.
now
Everybody
tell us,
likes it.
what does it taste like? I've got the picture of your perfect slice there. What does
Yeah.
it taste like?
So the pastry is just normal short crust pastry. I did cheat. I bought just roll because I hate making pastry, and that stuff's pretty good anyway. But
Yeah.
yeah, so it's kind of like got the savory taste of the pastry, which you almost need to counteract the pumpkin because it is quite sweet. But it's got like a really warm in because you've got ginger in there, and then you've obviously got the other sort of like you put a bit of black pepper in there, and yeah,
Oh,
it's a sweet dish, and
oh,
yeah,
nice. Black pepper.
it's
I like
like
the
a
sound of that.
texture of a baked cheesecake, if
Oh,
that makes sense.
yum. Oh, I
Yeah,
love
it's
that
good.
texture.
Yeah. Bless.
Well,
Have a look, Shauna. Come on, show me yours.
I didn't make a pumpkin pie because I
You
knew that I
traitor.
would. I made something else. I did something with an
Okay.
Aussie twist for
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
okay.
Okay. I made pumpkin and sweet potato scones.
Oh, I know they're big on sweet potatoes in America as well. Sweet potato pie is another one.
Yeah, yeah. And I
Mm.
can't believe how they turned out. They're really good.
Let's have a
And I
look.
pretty much just made it up as I went along. So I'll show you my photograph.
Yeah,
So that's my mix.
yeah,
There's my pumpkin and sweet potato. I just got organic puree baby food that had nothing but pumpkin and sweet potato in it.
yeah.
And
Okay,
I
yeah.
had to have a cup of that. And then there's my dough. and then that's them in the oven to prove that I really did it. And
We did it.
we did it. And I've got mine too.
Oh, yummy. They
We'll
look
go this way.
nice.
I've got to tell you, I don't know what I did, but it really worked out. And the
Yeah.
boys pinched one just before, and they said, "Oh, Mum, you've got to make these again. They're
brilliant.
so good."
Oh, if you remember how to do it, you'll have to post it on your community page. So
I
everyone
will.
can have a
I
go.
will. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, because they taste really sort of caramelly, slightly burnt,
Yeah.
not in a bad way, but
Yeah,
you know,
nice.
oh, yeah, yum.
Nice. Excellent.
Yeah,
Well, we've done our
yeah.
bit for Thanksgiving. I'm actually really interested because so many people keep sending me stuff saying, oh, try this, try this, try this. And now I'm like, do you know what? I think I just need to go to America for Thanksgiving next year and then just try everything.
Yeah, that would be great. I want to find out from our USA friends, if there's anyone watching, is a scone like a biscuit? Is that like an American biscuit? You know how they say they have...
They're strange. They're not
Yeah.
Americans are strange. The biscuits, I've had them and I'm like, is it savory? Is it sweet? What is this meant to be?
This is definitely sweet. This has got sugar in it and a cinnamon and nutmeg and yeah.
When I've had the biscuits, when I've been in the States, because we did a road trip across like Louisiana and Mississippi and Alabama, and you get quite a lot of biscuits out there. And I found them sweet when you're eating something savory, but I don't know if they'd have jam or anything on them to have it as a sweet thing. Interesting to know. Do let us know, guys.
Yeah, because we have no idea at all. Yeah. Someone said, what's a biscuit in Oz? Well, I thought that a biscuit equivalent would be a scone.
Yeah.
I'll put it over here. Yeah, I thought it would be, because they sort of look a bit Sconish, the American biscuits, don't they? Yeah.
Well, you're going to set everybody off in the comments as well, because it's the thing. Do you say scone or scone?
No, it's scone. It is definitely scone, I checked. It's not scone.
If you really want to upset people, ask them if they put cream or jam on first.
The Queen said scone. She said, would you like to have a scone?
Well, if the Queen said it, then it must be right.
Yes, thank you, Mum. I'd love a scone. So I want to just brag a little bit, because this is completely unrelated to any royal news. But I cut you out, Taz. Sorry. Robert Irwin won Dancing with the Stars. Go Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Yeah.
They've both won it. I love the fact that Bindi Irwin won it, didn't she, back in 2015, and now he's won it. And I did have a moment. I've only watched like a few replays and stuff on Twitter or X, and there was a bit when everybody was cheering him, and he's looking up at the sky and he's holding his trophy up, and I was like, oh, he's doing it for his dad. And of course,
oh yeah, I know. I don't know whether I'm too cynical, but not at that moment. I felt that too. I felt really emotional when I saw that, and I knew it was genuine. But you know that dance he did last week, and I liked it when Bindi came on the stage. I thought that was really great. But I don't know, maybe I'm just too Aussie, because it was just like, it was a bit too tinkly.
What was it? What? You just thought it was too cheesy?
He had showed Steve and he cried, but I don't know. It felt a little too contrived, because it was part of the dance that the slideshow was going to come on, and then and it was like he knew he was going to cry. I know that's awful, but the final,
everybody has it.
It was good, completely genuine, and I was really barracking for him. I was.
Yeah, he's lovely. Very, very talented. I mean, you just see the way he moves. He's got something very, very natural to him. Not everybody. You can train lots of people to dance. I mean, you couldn't train me to dance. I mean, even the professionals in the world. I've got 2 left feet. I'm horrific. But he's just got something to him when he moves. If he could have easily been a professional dancer.
Very dynamic, very snappy. I remember I was in a dinner theatre show once, and I had to learn to dance rather quickly in 6 weeks. And my family came on opening night, and I'm not kidding, they were laughing so much they were crying.
That's really mean. That's really mean.
Because they said I had duck face. Because whenever I dance, I always do this.
You were concentrating.
So
I love that. I
dog
love that. I mean,
face.
we tried to learn a dance for our wedding, first dance. And you know, we were doing all these YouTube videos and we were trying to work out, you know, these steps, basic steps, you know, forward, back, left, right, and things like that. And then when it came to it, we just, you know, we'd had a couple of glasses of champagne, the stress of the day. We just turned around and said, you know what, stuff it. I don't give a crap. He twirled me once around the floor for the photographer. And then we were just like, ooh, don't care. But yeah.
That's good. I think that's the way to be. When they do all these big sort of moments now in weddings where they have all the bridesmaids dancing I mean, I love it. I think it's really great, but it seems like so much stress. I mean, how many friendships would that end in the rehearsals?
People have gone crazy with weddings now, you know, people, especially with this Instagram world, this picture perfect place. And you've got these young couples or even sometimes older couples, it's not necessarily young. And they want, you know, that they have money from their parents and rather using it for things like paying off a massive chunk of the mortgage or something like that, you know, they blow 20,000-30,000. Now, if you're a rich person, 20-30 grand on a wedding is nothing. It's pocket change if you're rich. But for people that the average workers, this could be a real life changing, and it's for one day. And yes, I'm sure it is amazing. But I know from doing wedding photography for a while, nobody gives a crap. And no matter how much money you spend, I say nobody gives a crap. It's your wedding. You care and your friends and stuff. But no matter how much money you spend, you're always going to have people complaining. The amount of people, when I was just, you know, changing lenses or something, you'd hear people going, well, the food's crap. I can't believe they're doing this. This person wasn't invited. Do you do this? And you can't make everyone happy. And I think people lose track. You're marrying the love of your life. You're celebrating your marriage. You know, it doesn't matter what food you serve. It doesn't matter this. If your friends can't make it, then they're not meant to be there. You know, it's...
Yeah, true. And it is only one day, and it only lasts until the next wedding comes along in that friend group. Yeah. And then that becomes the new focus of everything.
Yeah.
So,
People go crazy.
All right, royal news. Here we go. Yes. And we're kicking off with William in North Wales because I just love this photograph. Now, there was two photographs and a lovely woman greeting him, so thrilled. But I just wanted to put this one up because of William's reaction. Look at him.
Even look at the security guy behind William. He's kind of smiling. He can see that she's just, you know, just harmless and just wants to give him a hug. But, you know, I put in a tweet, I reckon Harry would have had her bundled to the ground with his security, as he would have been shoved in a car and sped off for his safety. And then there would have been a Harry got attacked by someone storyline, you know?
By the stalker grandmother.
Yeah. Well, he had at the court case at the courthouse or something. Yeah. But no, that is beautiful. It must be so strange to have strangers just come up to you and do that sometimes. And I can imagine it's not always pleasant. People sometimes don't have boundaries. But this was sweet. This was a lovely moment. And
she was so sincere. You could just see. And I just love the look in his face. And he's looking right into her eyes. I don't think she'll ever forget it. You know, I think it's just a wonderful moment. So that was good. Sweet. So he was in North Wales to spotlight youth people in coastal communities, and he visited a youth community centre, and he made this comment about behind every average man is an even better wife. I concur, William.
Yes, I do too.
Wise.
Yeah. No, it's sweet of him to say that, but
it's lovely. And this I love. This was my favourite moment, which Welsh comedian Kiri Pritchard McLean, she ran a comedy workshop, and I just love William when he laughs, and when he loves comedians.
That one where he's got his hand to his face, he's absolutely lost it, you can tell, but
very, very sweet, isn't it? Now, I want to, because we didn't get a chance to chat, and I know this is really old news, but I just want to quickly bring up the variety performance, because
the green goddess.
What did you think about her dress and everything? Did you love it?
No, I thought she looked terrible, actually. I think that Catherine should absolutely have sat this one out. I thought she was a disappointment. That dress was horrific. Oh my God, I was like open mouthed. I was sitting there flicking through. She looked amazing. She looked absolutely stunning, beautiful, happy, healthy, glowy. She was a festive goddess.
She was, and that colour really suits her.
She can wear any colour.
Yeah,
Literally.
that's true. That's true. But I sort
colour.
of hoped that she'd wear that colour for her Christmas this year because it's so stunning on her.
I am beginning to, I'm saying it now, I think that green is going to be the festive colour this year for the royals, because Catherine's done a couple of videos this week for mental health awareness, and she's wearing emerald green. This dress was green. And Queen Camilla the other week, when they were at the, I can't remember the name of it, it was a tiara function at the palace, and
Diplomatic reception.
It was one of those. And she wore the emerald green tiara that Princess Eugenie got married in.
Yeah.
And
so it might be the theme for Christmas, do you think?
Yeah, I think it might be. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, they did burgundy one year and then they've done red another year. And I think I wonder if it will be this.
So it's quite coordinated. And I love this. I love Paddington.
Who doesn't love Paddington? I mean,
have you seen it, Taz? Have you seen the show?
No, I've never. No. I was quite happy. I've liked Paddington. I've got a life-size Paddington that I was given by the mayor of the town I grew up in when I was a little girl. And
really?
I've kept it. It's probably worth a bit of money now, to be fair. He's got original like Dunlop wellies on and stuff. So
wow.
But yeah, no, I've loved Paddington. He was just a childhood thing. I used to watch the I guess you call them cartoons, really. I suppose it would be, but I've never watched any of the films. But my mum likes them. She says that they're good fun.
Oh, right. You don't want to break that sort of childhood thing you had with it. You don't want to ruin that magic.
No,
I get that.
I think psychologically that's what it is. It's almost that. It's like I've got my memories of that. It's a bit like I haven't watched any of the newer Winnie the Pooh stuff, and because I like the original cartoons from the 80s and the 90s. You know.
I enjoyed the Winnie the Pooh movie, though. It made me cry. Oh, sorry.
She looked
that
a bit
was
rough.
A little sneak preview there.
Such as sticky fingers.
I want to talk about this seriously because I know everyone's already talked about it. But look, I want to do a deep dive with you because I've got some real points about this. I really do. One of the first things I want to say is the first thing that crossed my mind as soon as I saw this shot was, and I gave it away, but the Carrie Bradshaw episode where Carrie Bradshaw is really hungover. You're too young for this, but she's really hungover and she goes to a fashion shoot and they photograph her before she puts any makeup on. And this is the result. You
mean I'm too young for it? I watched Sex in the City. I'm 42. It was my
really? Do you remember that episode?
I don't remember that episode, but I remember now that you've said it. I do remember. Yeah.
Now, obviously, Meghan looks much prettier than that. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, go into those eyes. It was the eyes, and she just looked a bit hungover to me.
It's Meghan trying to do. Look, Meghan, when she smiles, she's got a beautiful smile. That is part of her appeal. When you see her smiling, it's a big Hollywood grin. That's where she got compared to having like a Julia Roberts smile. Meghan is pretty when she smiles. As much as I dislike her personality and the way she treats people, you can't deny that Meghan can look absolutely beautiful. This was just, sadly for her, not one of those moments. And it's not just the fact she's not wearing makeup. I think this is very much in keeping with her trying to be like Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson pulls it off because she's always been beautiful, but she's always been a really nice person, and I think that also shines through with her. Meghan, as we know, is not a nice person, so Meghan with no makeup and beautifying it, I don't know. I mean, I will be that harsh actually. I think her personality shines through more there. She's a mean girl, and to me she looks mean. And and her doing this whole fashionista face, she's trying to be like Victoria Beckham. It's not her. That's not her look.
I've got some comparisons coming up, don't worry. But Harper's Bizaar has done a really bizarre article today with the etiquette, expert picking up on what everyone else picked up when it first came out, the fact that the wrong person was announced. I mean, when the guest arrives, you announce the guest. Yeah. It's just beyond strange. Meghan was already in the house.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the house one that got me, because I wasn't going to read the article. I said I'd rather have a tooth canal, and then I decided to read it. But it was actually before she went to the brownstone house, her friend's house. It was when they met at the they were going to it was like tar pits in LA, and in the National History Museum, I think it was. And she arrived on a golf buggy to 11 to 12-year-old school children and got them to announce her to school children.
Yeah, one of the girls in the group said, "Oh, it's Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex," and I'm thinking, no, that was
No,
obviously a daughter of one of her friends, and she knew there was
no.
going to be a school excursion, and she
Ugh.
primed her up,
No,
slipped
I
her
don't
50
think from the
bucks.
article. I think she actually got announced. The reporter said that they announced when she arrived on the golf buggy as well. It wasn't the kids
Oh, I
saying
thought
that.
it was
She
one
got
of the kids
announced.
saying it. I thought, oh,
No.
yes. Next thing you know, they're going to take off a pilot hat and kneel
Ah,
down and say thank you for all you've done because it was
ah. She's going
so
to have
fake.
someone
So
with a
fake.
trumpet following her around, a town crier with a scroll, hear ye,
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
bow and curt.
yeah.
She's she's getting worse, and there are stories running around that she's doing it because she knows that her title is now under real threat. So she's now being really blatant with everybody. She's doing it to get it out there to be used. So it's like
yeah.
stamping everything. So it will be more of a battle for
Hard to
her.
take away. Yeah.
Now, there
She's
were,
certainly gone.
sorry, go on.
Oh, no. Sorry. I thought
I was
you'd
just going to say, if you heard the story of Prince William with she's apparently getting ready to sue him if he takes the titles. And this makes sense that she's now using her titles all of the time, because then she can turn around and say, this is part of me if she does try and take it to court. This is who I am. This is my brand. This is it. And I think there is some truth to it. That's why she's suddenly going full steam ahead with using her titles now.
And
Blatantly.
even if she doesn't win it, she's going to do the court case because can you imagine the publicity? I mean, it's going to be gold for her.
Well,
Gold.
it will backfire
Gold
on her.
victimhood. It'll backfire in the UK. It'll backfire in Commonwealth countries. But I know it'll get a bit of celebrity attention in the USA. She does attach quite a bit of importance to that title. I pulled the quote that she made in the Oprah Winfrey interview. This is a direct quote. "All the grandeur surrounding this stuff is an attachment that I don't personally have." So, yeah.
Princess Pinocchio strikes again. Wow, what a whopper.
Yeah. I know. She's a living, breathing, jam-making contradiction, isn't she? She just can't stick to the script. And I wanted to ask you, and this is a really deep question. Why
Am I ready
is
for this?
she
Hang on, let me get a swig of tea.
Okay. Prepare, Professor Taz. Here we go.
Right, ready.
Why is she so annoying? And that is a serious question. What is it about her that is so annoying? I mean, aside from the yogurt parfait breakfast station, which made me want to actually jump off a cliff, what is it about her that is annoying?
It's her narcissism, I believe. I think it's just because she's so obsessed with being in front of the camera. She's so obsessed with being talked about. She's so, I don't know. Everything.
Yeah,
When you're talking about that yogurt parfait, sorry, I mean, one of the things that I found gross, I watched that. Not only are these little clip videos that she's doing look like the screen's covered in Vaseline, so it looks all like, it reminds me of like the original 80s milk tray adverts. That's how dated it is. But she licks the spoon.
yes.
And she does this with all of the stuff she's doing. Did you see her getting the turkey ready for Thanksgiving with her jewelry on? Oh my good God. I mean,
I know. And I think she put it back in.
well, we've seen her stuff a chicken. That was gross. And she was doing it with her rings and everything on. I mean, there's difference how you cook for your family compared to if you're having friends over, or, especially if you're doing something professional, you wear gloves and things like that. But if it's home, it's just me and my husband. Generally, there's things that I wouldn't do if I was cooking for friends. But I would not ever touch raw meat, stuff things, and I won't even make bread or if I've got to mix anything with my hands. My wedding ring, everything comes off and my hands are washed. That's just basic hygiene. That's awful.
I know. Oh, can you imagine? It's just so disgusting. And the other thing that I sort of cotton onto is a bit of a pattern where, do you remember when she was in South Africa and she was pretty much the first person to ever have a baby, breastfeed and work and have
That's
to
why
travel.
she annoying. There you go. Yeah.
Well, what I noticed about everything she does in every interview is that every ordinary task that every woman has to do, like make her children lunch, is raised to this heroic level
Yes.
because she did it.
Yes.
So she goes and does a potluck at school, and she has to make a thing out of the fact that she does it better than everybody else and that people expect perfection. And, you know, when she packs the school lunch as well, and then I did the school run and it
Yeah,
was an
she
hour.
does.
That's what
Okay,
everybody does every day.
that's something that, yes, she absolutely does do that. And where you can see it in real time actually happening as well is on her show with Love Meghan. When she did the flower arranging, and I've seen a snippet of the trailer for her new Christmas holiday special. I can't say Christmas, they don't say Christmas. But she, with the floristry, so she's getting all of her friends to do it, if you remember that one. And then everybody had made their efforts. And Daniel, her makeup artist, who hates me for some weird reason, he made a very sweet, like Asian-inspired one. And it was lovely. And you could see he was really proud of it. And Meghan didn't even look at it and looked away. But then she picks up her floral arrangement and everybody was like, oh, we have to do that for Meghan. And she does the same. They're making wreaths. And she's actually got two of her genuine friends there. She's got Kelly McKee-Zafin and Lindsay J. Roth. And you can see that they're doing, their craft is to make a wreath. But you see Meghan standing in the center of the room holding her wreath up like, yes, I don't give a shit what you made, but look what I made. Yes, I am fabulous. This is why she's annoying, because it's that level of grandiose narcissism. She talks like she's a perfectionist, but she's not. But just everything about her has to be promoted. I'm surprised we don't hear when she farts in one of the 16 bathrooms and we don't get a press release at this point. Seriously.
You didn't see it? There was one today.
Yeah, I mean, she does so many posts now and clapbacks and stuff.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, it's crazy. I think one of the things that really got me, there was quite a few things, but one of them was when she did the bit about how much Harry loves her, all about him loving her. And one of the lines really got me was when she said, he's always going to make sure that he has my back. And I thought, well, you just locked him up and threw away the key at that point. Because how's he going to get out of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's clever.
Not that he probably wants to. But
it's all manipulation. It is all complete manipulation. It's a way to publicly say, you know, that it's, to me, I read it like she was saying, if he ever leaves me, something bad will happen to me. He's the only person that can protect me. He's the only person that can keep me safe. So it seems like she's given him a sweet compliment. But what she's doing is she's saying to Harry, you know, read between the lines, going that something bad will happen to me if you ever leave. And this is something that we know that she did with threatening to take her own life when she was pregnant. It's triggering the whole thing with his mum that he could never protect her. It's all to do with psyche. Yes, I think that Harry is completely pussy whipped. I think that he is in so deep. I don't think anyone could throw a rope ladder down to him anymore. I think that they will. That's a toxic match made in. Yeah, they can stay married together.
We're not giving her enough credit though, Taz, because she showed so much bravery making her jam.
Jam. She was teaching her children to be brave because she made jam. Again,
I was brave today. I made scones.
I made pumpkin pie.
You're so brave.
I am. I want a sticker.
I think really you deserve something like the Victorian Cross for your pumpkin pie.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what they're there to be given for, the showing absolute bravery in immense struggles. I wondered if you were going to bring this up. I've been dying to talk to you about this.
Yeah. What's with the toe first? What's with the toe?
What?
The bent toe. Her toe is curved at a right angle.
Like it as well. I think she might be double jointed. Her thumbs are like, if you look at her
I won't be mean then. I'm sure there's a lot of double jointed people watching, and I love double jointed people, so I won't be mean. But it just, I would have taken the shot again.
Yeah. No, I think because you see her with her shoes and things like that, because people have been like mean about her feet and stuff. She's got big feet. I've got big feet. You can't help it.
I thought she got that fixed though.
No, she got bunions fixed, but you can't fix the size of her feet. I mean, she has got bigger feet than me.
I don't mind her feet. I just thought that the toe was really extreme.
I think she's just got She's, yeah, if you look at her, next time you there's a thumb picture, have a look. She's got a real bendy one. Some people are like that.
Okay, so bunny boiler. This is, look, we don't have to hedge on this. This is bunny boiler stuff, clearly. And really, don't you think that this is really not funny now, that it is seriously disturbing?
People are still defending it. People are still defending her. How many more things can this woman do where she does this? And people go, plenty of people sit there and pose cross-legged
with black pants and a white shirt on.
Yeah, and the black trousers and the hand. No.
Yeah,
Meghan knows exactly what she's doing. But I do believe, my theory was that she directs the shoots herself. Meghan is a control freak. She tells people what she's going to do. And I believe that she does this herself, because I cannot believe for a second that Harper's Bizaar and some of the other magazines that they know at the time, you know, Meghan, this is a woman that her friends, ex-friends have said that from childhood she was obsessed with Diana and read all of the magazines and everything. So this is why.
It's just scary. It's terrifying. And if I was Victoria Beckham, I would be taking out a restraining order right now.
As we said, I know that you said exactly the same as me. Ever since that she said that she's going to go into fashion, Victoria Beckham is quite clearly the woman that she's trying to emulate, even with trying to do the face, the Mona Lisa kind of smile that Victoria has. But that's her look. Victoria's never tried to emulate anyone. She was like that because she was nervous about her smile. That stuck with her. You see pictures of her pulling that face when she was a teenager at Spice Girls. Meghan is just copying, and it's another reason why she's so annoying, because everybody can see that she's a mimic. She is a mimic. She takes everything from other people. She's got no ideas of her own. And you just see it over and over and over again. Anything from clothes to quotes to logos to videos. There is not a single thought in that brain that's original at all.
I really thought that was maybe even more blatant than the Diana stuff. It was on par at least, but it's scarily pointed.
Oh yeah, that was my favourite. Spot on.
Love it. Spot on.
Yeah.
And look, I just don't know why they published that shot unless they don't like her. Because look, she looks like her boobs are meeting the top of her waistband. Now for me, that just genuinely naturally happens now.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, I think that was a still taken from the behind the scenes video. So I don't think they used that.
Oh, they didn't actually publish that. Oh, because it's a bad shot.
The fact that they still thought this would be a good thing to leave in the video with Meghan doing it. As I said, I think this is Meghan. She's not being told by the photographer. This is Meghan doing what she thinks will look good.
She's doing Columbo.
Well, they made her look. I think they tried to make her look androgynous as well, which doesn't work for her. It doesn't work for her. So many people said she looks like, what's it, Emaine Khalif, that controversial boxer.
Yes.
And in this photo, I can really see it. I can see it.
Yes, actually, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. So we'll get on to something more edifying. This is David Beckham, and it was announced that he's going to be doing the Chelsea Flower Show in May of 2026, and I'm a bit excited about this. I love the fact that he's really a part of every year now, because he's obviously really into gardening. It makes sense. Yeah.
Again, the difference is with David, he's actually into gardening. He does gardening. He doesn't just pose for photographs. This man has his hands in dirt. He's digging, he's building, he's, you know, and you see on some of the stories that, you know, he shares where I think he got really excited about digging up his carrots and they didn't come out great. And, you know, it's actually things that do affect gardeners all the time. And then he's cultivating a rose and... Yeah. I love Sir David and I absolutely love Lady Beckham. I really do. I like this resurgence that they've had in popularity since the Netflix drama.
Yeah, because it's light-hearted and it's fun and it's glamorous. And that's what people need. They need light-hearted, fun and glamorous. And I love this. Did you see the video?
He's recreated it, hasn't he?
Yeah. Be honest.
I like the fact that they're in with the royal family. They're actually closer to the royal family, being invited to events, banquets and things like that. And then when you think how Meghan treated them, I find that funny.
Yes. Yes, it's perfect. Hey, do you have a real Christmas tree when you get a Christmas tree, or do you have a faux one?
No, because of the dogs, and then the pine needles all falling down, and it's
Yes,
just.
makes
I do
sense.
like the smell. I have seen my florist around the. I sound really posh there. My florist. I don't have a florist. There's a florist in the village. My local florist. They are making Christmas trees that are about yay big, and I'm actually thinking of having a real one in my office so it smells Christmassy in
Nice.
here for the because this is all
Oh,
going Christmas, guys. This is
same.
being
Yeah.
I am festive in the heck out of this. This is
As
we're
soon
gonna
as
have everything.
Thanksgiving's over, we normally wait till the 1st of December, but I'm going to go for it Friday.
No,
Friday night.
I'm
I've got plans.
yeah, I'm not waiting until 1st of December. It's
No,
such a miserable
I'm gonna
year.
redo all my background. And I've got new stuff this year. I'm so excited. I've gone all out, so I can't wait. Can't wait.
It's so strange. I've done exactly the same. Most people know that followed me from years ago. I was quite grinchy because my dad died around about Christmas time, and it put me off Christmas for
Oh,
years because it upset me. And
yeah.
gradually, well, my mum is Mrs. Santa Claus, so it's hard not to have got back into it. I mean, my mum goes to town at Christmas,
Yeah, you've done
and
videos at your mum's house, haven't you?
she spends weeks building it all up. It's madness. I am going to do another video this year when I go see her. But yeah, so I'm
Oh,
definitely. I went shopping yesterday. Have you got B&M in Australia?
no, no.
I was a bit snobby when it first came out because I thought it was just a discount store, like a Savers, and you go in and they do have like food items and cleaning items. I went in there. I've come out. I've got Christmas wreaths. I've got Christmas garlands. If people want to get like nice stuff, honestly, get yourself into B&M. I've got all these new Christmas baubles. I went in to get a bath mat. I came out with a trolley like I'm in the Griswolds family Christmas.
Well, I said, I'm not going to buy any more. I'm just going to go in the garage and shop out of my own garage. And I went through all my stuff. And then the other day I came back with quite a bit. That's...
You have to try and distract the husband, don't you? Just go.
No, I
Go
put
over
it
there.
in. He's probably watching this, but I put it in a container like it was from last year.
We'll hear him shout in a minute from the background.
Yeah, he could
Right.
hear. He could hear. What did you do? Not that he cares. He doesn't care. He thinks I'm mad. All
Happy
right, now I
wife.
hate to bring everyone down again, but I
Yeah.
want to talk about stealing this Christmas, or the allegations that she stole this Christmas dress, because I looked it up and I know more's come out about this, and
Yeah.
I looked up what all the fashion gurus say, and they say, well, look, celebrities do sometimes take stuff, but they always ask. They say, can I keep it? So they at least do that.
No.
They ask. And evidently there wasn't anyone asking.
No, she's done a clapback. We knew that she'd do a clapback.
Yes.
So I said in my video I posted yesterday, I said that I know that she's screaming currently at staff to try and get a positive spin on this because this doesn't look good for her.
Yeah.
Along with that, Harper's Bizaar article with her being announced in places.
Yeah.
So I knew that there was a clapback coming, and they said that it's royal protocol. Meghan, I think, has been blagging magazines by saying that it's royal protocol. They have to, what was it? I've got it on my phone because I just could not believe it. I could not believe that she.
Oh, in case it ends up on eBay.
In case it, yeah, it's something to do with what royals do, but royals don't do that. So she's completely lying. Yeah, what was it? Source collector, yeah. As a royal, she was required to archive her looks. It was known that when things were pulled, that they may not be returned. That's bullshit. Sorry.
Well, then how does that explain Reitman's?
No, that doesn't.
I mean, she wasn't anyone then. And she still walked out with the high heels on.
Yeah, I think she was sneaky with Reitman's, but because it was Tom Bower's book that said that it was discovered sometime later.
Yes.
But then saying that, the Variety, the person that outed her for this is actually a serious writer. She writes for the New York Times. She writes
that was Paula Froelich.
No, this is Vanessa Gregoriaris or something like that.
Oh, it was Paula that broke it.
Paula what?
Paula Froelich. She's from News Nation and Page 6, and she actually broke it. And then everybody else took the story, but she actually broke it. She's got this amazing newsletter. I'll have to send you the link.
Oh, yeah, no, please
And she broke it a week before everybody else.
Oh, well, no, Victoria did this I think it was she said it a couple of years ago. She was on an Andrew Gold podcast.
Oh, you mean about the Reitmans thing?
No, not Reitman's. It was to do with Variety. She was the one on the podcast that said, because she writes for magazines, she meets up with other writers for magazines, and she works for Vanity Fair. And she said that she got told that Meghan didn't just take that green dress. She took lots of things from that Variety photo shoot. So it was on a podcast, but nobody reported on it. Nobody reported on it until, obviously, as you said, this lady, and it's all broken. But everybody's now scrolling through every photo shoot that's Meghan's done. So this is really looking bad for her now. But the fact that she's got a clapback article to say royal protocol, that is the biggest bunch of no. You think members of the royal family behave like that? They're not allowed to take freebies. So I think that that's Meghan. She's just using her title to throw her weight around and say, it's royal protocol. I have to take these. Yeah. See, I don't think that she stole it as such in a way that she snuck it. I think that she blatantly just turned around and told people, I'm taking these.
Yeah. Well, evidently a lot of, models, celebrities, whatever, they do actually go home in the last
if piece. It's written into the contract.
But then they do actually get it dry cleaned and return it, because they might say, oh, look, I've got a party coming up this weekend. I'll return it in 2 weeks or whatever. And that's fine. They do, they're fine if it goes home.
But the designer that's lent them the item, they need to give their permission to it, because it's their item, and they might give it to a celebrity to wear at a party if they're going to be photographed and say, do you know what? Promote it. That's even better. Yes, you can keep that. But the fact that other writers, as I said, this Vanessa, she said that she knew that Meghan took stuff after the fact. So I don't think that there was anything written into Meghan's contract, because they seemed surprised when they couldn't find it in inventory. So that's just sticky fingers. She likes titles. She's certainly collecting a few more.
I'm going to go to a few comments. I'm going to go to comments now. I'll scroll back up so we can get okay, here we go. Julie Morrison, she got Harry to ring the rules to see if they'd put her products in their shop. Really? Oh, that would have produced a lot of laughs.
Look, she'd be that Delulu. She would be that Delulu to do it, wouldn't she? She's nuts. Why not? Why not?
Hey, what happened to the pancakes? Because I know she said, I'll go to the freezer section, with her yogurt buffet quiche breakfast.
She's trying to sound relatable. Buy a store-bought quiche.
But what happened to her packet pancakes, her crepes? I went on her website. They're no longer there.
She's trying to sound relatable to people. Do you know that you can go do this? Really, Meghan? People can go to a store and they can go buy something pre-made? Thank you so much. Where were we?
You can even make pancakes in 5 minutes yourself.
Frozen pancakes sounds disgusting.
Oh, no. Why wouldn't you just make pancakes? I don't think she can cook at all. I mean, I can't cook, but I don't think she can cook at all.
You can buy the one that's the perfect hybrid is the pancake mix, like you said. And then you all you do is mix it up with the liquid and then chuck it in the pan.
Yeah, I mean, she used to sell pancakes on us, and you'd think it would be the perfect thing. Begging Meghan.
When Begging Meghan loses her title, Lady Beckham will outrank her.
Ooh, that would be so good.
I love that.
And I hope Victoria Beckham just contrives some situation where they bump into each other at Fashion Week and Meghan has to curtsy. Although,
I don't think it works. I don't
outside the UK.
But in my brain, that would be so amazing, wouldn't it?
It would be delicious. It would really just make my life at this point, I think. Okay, I'll just scroll down. I can't believe.
Well, Meghan will never come back. She'll never want to curtsy to Catherine.
No. Or Sophie. Because Sophie's now been elevated, of course, Duchess of Edinburgh. I keep thinking about 5 years on, things are going to be very bad for the Sussex line. They will be marginalised and hated.
Oh, that ship sailed,
I think that's already happened.
Yeah, that ship's departed.
Yeah, I think it has. I've got a feel-good story to finish on, and it's about William and Rob Burrows because
Oh
I
yeah,
found this so
I know.
moving.
Don't you set me off. Don't make me cry.
Yeah, and I just the look on the children's faces,
I know.
just it
Adorable.
was so, and it wasn't manipulative. It
No.
was very low key, and he just genuinely said it to them, and you could see how much it meant to those little kids. And I just thought it was really beautiful because not a lot of royals actually make such personalized speeches when they're opening, that they would actually address the children and say, you should be very proud of your father. He was a very special man,
Yeah.
very brave and special
It's
man.
it's
That they'll
definitely
carry that
something.
with them for the rest of their lives.
Of course they will. Of course they will. And this the entire family, everything that they went through. I think it's amazing that these children have now got a legacy from their father, that they've turned, everything they went through, turned something, such a debilitating, awful disease into something that is now positive. Whilst Rob is no longer here, his legacy will live on by they're going to help other people and families and children. And these children are going to grow up knowing that their dad was a hero. And
Yes.
I think that's absolutely amazing. But yeah, it did get me a bit emotional. But Prince William's so lovely, and he is, and it's not done for the cameras. There was another little boy, I remember a few years back, who'd lost his mum, and he was being brought up by his grandma. And Prince William, it wasn't done in front of the cameras, but the cameras picked it up, and he said, that it is going to be hard, that you miss her and stuff. And it was just in such a sweet way, and you can just, it's genuine compassion. This isn't someone that's faking it. He and Catherine are so wonderful when they talk to people all ages. And
Yeah.
the those kids faces lit up. And another happy note before I start crying, did you see the twin girls at the Royal Variety
Yes.
performance?
Yes.
Do you know, I'll be honest, twins normally freak me out. It's because of horror films, right? When parents dress them the same. But
Yeah.
those two little girls were the most beautiful, sweet, just absolutely gorgeous with these big grins. I was like,
Yes.
oh,
Yeah, it was sweet. It was
very, very
lovely.
adorable.
Yeah. It's really exciting time for royal watchers, I think, when you're getting into Christmas. There's
Mm-hmm.
so much to see that's lovely.
Yes.
And, there's so many
Meaningful.
beautiful, warm, cozy sort of images, and it just really gets you
Yeah,
in the mood. It's lovely.
it
I
is.
guess we better wrap it up. Thank you, Taz, for joining me. Now, the next time we're going to be together, we're going to do our Christmas special, aren't we?
Yes, we are, and I will drink real Baileys this year. Although it will be 10:30 in the morning, but I
We
guess
don't care. We
I'll
don't
have the
care.
afternoon off.
Oh, you hiccuped already. Started already. Yeah, just have a nap. Don't work for the rest of the
Have a
day.
nana nap. Have a nana nap. Yeah, I'll make
Yeah.
sure I get a dog walker that day, because otherwise
Yeah,
I'll
that's
be
a good idea. Yeah,
taking
we
the dogs
don't we
off the
don't want
road.
an intoxicated dog walk. That's just too tacky. Too tacky, darling. Thank you. And thank you to everyone that joined us and joining in the fun. We did enjoy it.
Yeah.
And you can go and eat your pumpkin pie and I'll go and eat a scone.
I might. I've been sniffing it this whole way through chatting to
I
you, and I'm like,
know.
you know what? It's 11:24. I think I can have a slice of pumpkin pie.
Why not? Why not?
Exactly.
That would be
Yeah.
perfect. All right, gorgeous. I'll
darling.
see you again soon. And thank you to everyone for joining us. Let's do the awkward goodbye.